Little mind. You have a fucking little mind if you think I'm gonna compete with you. You have a tiny little fucking mind if you think I'm gonna compete with you. If you think I need to trying to compete with you to show you I'm a real man. You know, the whole point of showing that you are an alpha man or sigma man or beta man or the real man or no man is little mind, is little intellect, poor intellect. Mind of man, it's not a mind of God. I'm going to show how masculine I am. I'm not feminine. Tiny little mind, not a mind of God. You don't have the God mind because God mind doesn't need to do that. Tiny little minds are the ones who want to prove they're more masculine, they're more stronger, they have more money. Tiny minds of men, recessive mindset. I like your conversation is the things I have. I have these degrees, I have this money, I have these cars, I can bench press 500 pounds. Tiny little minds. That's not God mind. That's mind of men. There's no intelligence in you. Even the ones like they want to showcase their degrees. That right there shows your intellect. You have no intellect. It's just more like intelligence. Trying to prove that I am better than you. I can bench press better than you. I'm more masculine. You are more feminine. You are beta. Those things, when you start tapping into your God mind, you observe this shit, you realize you are partaking in this stupidity, that you have to try to convince people how masculine you are. You have to convince people how good of a dad or a husband or a wife, all this shit, just to prove to people, to get acknowledgement, validation from people, to prove how beta you are or alpha you are or how sigma you are, all this shit. You have a tiny little brain, tiny, low intellect, no imagination, the mind of man. I always say the mind of white men, low parasitic mind. That's what you have. That's what you have. Because if you have a God mind, ye are God, you step into that consciousness of God, why the fuck would I compete with myself? Why would I compete with you? Why would I want to, when you and I are one of the same? We share the same consciousness, the same divine intelligence. They're all be all powerful and all intellectual God is what I am, is what you are. We come from the same one single God, one single consciousness. So we are the spark of that. You are a spark of the same one. I'm a spark of that same one. Why the fuck am I competing with you? This shit is simple. To vibrate